fucking useless team. Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and this is another rant on Scuderia Ferrari. Yes, Scuderia Ferrari. The prancing horse, the prancing balance. Honestly, I am literally at a breaking point now. I have literally had enough of this team. I mean, Binotto, the team principal, coming out the other day saying that the car is to blame for Ferrari's poor form. I mean, what's the actual fuck? That is delusional at the highest level. Binotto coming out and saying that, blaming the car when it's a fucking strategy department and the technical department. I mean, I found out the strategist's name on Google. I cannot pronounce that, but, you know, he is a fucking fraud. He needs to absolutely be sacked immediately. Immediately! On the spot, right now, if you're listening to this Scuderia Ferrari. Binotto praising the strategist as well. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. He says the entire team is great and he praises the strategist. What fucking planet are you on, Binotto? Are you absolutely kidding me? How the fuck can you praise the strategist? I mean, I've always defended Binotto. I think you should be given a chance in that. But nah, you can absolutely fuck right off after you blaming the Ferrari car for their poor form. Get out! You don't have a fucking clue how to run this team in red. You really don't. I mean, that is just absolutely delusional at the highest level. Start letting Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc start making the decisions for themselves. Allow them to make the strategy decisions. Let them take matters into their own hands. Charles Leclerc is absolutely fuming at a Ferrari strategist. And rightly so as well. I mean, what the fuck? Putting on the hard tyres. You saw the two Alpines struggling on the hard tyres. And the Ferrari strategist, the team decides to put Leclerc on the hards. It absolutely doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. What an absolutely... Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz do not deserve this one bit. If I was the both of them, I'd be getting the fuck out of this thing because they're only just going to let both drivers down. And Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz do not deserve this. And nor do us Ferrari fans. Me, I've been a Ferrari fan since the early 2000s. I mean, 2020, that was a horror show. But this hurts even more, 2022. Because we literally got the best car on the grids, but poor reliability and poor strategy is making this team an absolute laughing stock. I mean, if Ferrari were in a clown's show, that offence would be sold out, I tell you. The amount of people who take the piss out of Scuderia Ferrari be absolutely just out of this world. But we deserve it. We deserve all the shit and the banter we absolutely get, because we are an absolute clown of a team, an absolute joke of a team. We've got a fraudulent strategist and a team principal who doesn't have a fucking clue what he's doing. There is no way this would have happened in the early 2000s with Ross Brawn and John Todd. There's absolutely no chance. I mean, Erna Benny, I thought he's a decent team principal and should have been given a chance. Binotto, I've defended him as long as possible, but after he come out blaming the Ferrari car and praises the team strategy and that, I guess he's doing that for PR, you know, for the press and that, but there is absolutely no defending that. You cannot defend the indefensible. There is absolutely no excuses. coming out and saying that you need to resign immediately, and the whole Ferrari mechanics and the technical side and strategy side needs a fucking good hard look. The team needs to go into summer break now and call for an emergency meeting and sack some of these frauds and bring in people who know what they're doing, know how to run this iconic team. See here, on this cap, I still got it in its packaging. I've not even opened it up yet, because I've been wearing the AlphaTauri cap. But still, I don't give a fuck about opening that up at the moment, because that's how I feel about my team right now. Honestly, I just do not care one bit. I've had enough. Early 2000s, I fell in love with such a great team, winning. That beautiful Tic Tac sponsor, Vodafone sponsor on the car. How beautiful the Ferrari cars performed in the early 2000s is why I've fallen in love with this historic outfit. But it's just absolutely, now I question, why the fuck do I support this team? It's just, it's not funny. It really isn't. I'm raging. Absolutely raging. I mean, you thought I was human last week. Why? Why did we put Leclerc on the hard tyres for? I just do not understand it. Because the two Alpines are doing absolutely shit on the hard tyres, and Ferrari decided to put hard tyres on Leclerc, probably because they thought possibly against the end of the race that Leclerc just could not get them tyres to work. I mean, Verstappen just absolutely breezed past. Leclerc tried his best and put up a defence, so in the end there's just absolutely no defence, because literally Leclerc was skating on ice. Honestly, it's like he had no fucking grip whatsoever. And yeah, them hard tyres just absolutely useless. Should have put on another set of mediums. And then, who knows, Leclerc should have won the race, and Carlos Sainz probably would have been second or third. But, throw away a 1 and 2, just absolutely pathetic. Honestly, there's just absolutely no defending it. Even if you're a Ferrari hater, surely you cannot be defending that shit. You really can't. I mean, just, wow, unbelievable. Roll up. It's the Ferrari Clown Show. And first up, we have Mattia Binotto, the team principal. Next up, and the strategist. Both are going to perform a stunt on stage for you. Because that's where they both should be. Performing in front of an audience and dressed in clowns. Honestly, the whole Ferrari team should just dress in clowns, because that is how this iconic brand, what's happening to this iconic brand, an absolute clown of a team. Seriously, I've never been so embarrassed in all my life. Proud F1 fan and a proud Ferrari fan since the early 2000s. That this is just taking the absolute royal piss now. It really is. Just absolutely no defending it. There really isn't. And during the summer break, I think Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc have seriously got to think about, should we look into doing another motorsport, or look to join in another F1 team? I know Leclerc and Sainz are contracted, but I guess if things really did get that bad, they will try and find a way out. I mean, because they deserve better. It's just, their careers are literally being ruined by Ferrari in the moment. Literally, there's absolutely no excuses. None whatsoever. If you're a massive Scuderia Ferrari fan like me, just come out and say it how it is. I mean, I am. I've done about 3 or 4 rants on this team now, because literally, if I wasn't at breaking point before, I'm absolutely at breaking point now. It is absolutely not funny anymore. It's absolutely just wow. I tell you what, there was a Ferrari clown show. I'll happily pay for it and sit down and watch it. It went on for 2 hours, 3 hours. I'll happily sit in the theatre or wherever, just sitting watching it, just watching Binotto and the strategist and the rest of the team dressed up in clown outfits, honestly, because that's how bad it is. It'd be like, roll up, thanks for coming to the Ferrari Clown Show. Join us again soon for another Ferrari Clown Show. I mean, dear me. Even I hate talking about my team like this, so they deserve all the shit they can get right now, honestly. Just absolutely piss take. Lottie Talks Cars. She's a massive Ferrari fan. She's another YouTuber on here. Unsubscribed to her. Massive Ferrari fan. And even she's at breaking points of the team. Where most of us Ferrari fans are at absolute breaking point of the team. It's like, fuck you. At times. Seriously, why the fuck do I carry on supporting this clown of an outfit? I mean, I may as well support the junior team, Alfa Romeo. But mind you, they're not much fucking better, are they? Their reliability is absolutely shit. Fauci, Bottas and Guan Yu Zhou must be absolutely tearing their hair out. I mean, but talking Alfa Romeo, hopefully Teo Porcher can get a drive there. I love Teo Porcher to get a drive there because I'm a Ferrari fan. I mean, Mick Schumacher, would he really want to come to Ferrari in the moment? I know his dad, Michael, drove for them, but I honestly don't think he would want to come to this team in the moment because his career is just going to get ruined. Not like he's ready for the Ferrari seats anyway just yet because he's nowhere near ready. I mean, performance is very questionable in the Haas, but I mean, Ferrari keeps changing team principles is only going to set the team back, but Binotto is out of his depth. He just showed it in the weekend, coming out and blaming the car for the poor slump. It's nothing to do with the car. The car is absolutely fantastic. It's the reliability and the shit strategist team is why this iconic brand is an absolute shambles. Nothing to do with the car at all. Whoever designs the car should have a standing ovation. That's the only part of Ferrari I'll give credit. Who designed the car? Because the car is an absolute beast. I've not known a Ferrari like this in a very long time. But it's just unfortunate. It's unreliable, engine issues, turbo issues, and the team are just absolutely useless on strategy because Ferrari should be winning the constructors this year and Leclerc should be in a fight with Max Verstappen, but he's not in a fight with Verstappen because he's over 80 points behind and there's absolutely no way back. Forget about the constructors as well. 90 points behind Red Bull? And Mercedes are now just 30 points behind Ferrari. I mean, the Ferrari is a much better car than the Mercedes. Mercedes is slowly working their way back up, but that is just a total embarrassment in the name Scuderia Ferrari, allowing a horseshit Mercedes back into play, which I will stick by this. This is a horseshit Mercedes. It's not good at all. I know it got a pole position at the weekend, but in the race, still miles off. So, yeah, I mean, underperforming Mercedes, and they could overtake Ferrari soon in the constructors. That's another reason why the whole team is just an absolute shambles. I mean, think to people going to watch races if you're a Ferrari fan. You must be absolutely, totally embarrassed to be a Scuderia Ferrari fan right now. I mean, I've never been to a Grand Prix, but even I am embarrassed supporting this absolute historic brand in the moment. It's just, do they really deserve our support in the moment? Unless big changes happen, I'm sorry, I am at absolutely breaking point in this team. It's making it hard and hard for me to carry on supporting this team But I'm still here. I'm still supporting the prancing horse, even though they're not really the prancing horses at the moment. They are the prancing ballons. Honestly, just wow. This team, this fucking team, is an absolute joke. What a shit show. Honestly, France, I mean, Ferrari, bottled a 1 and 2. I mean, Austria should have been the 1 and 2. What happens? Carlos Sainz, engine failure. Just, honestly, Leclerc and Sainz just need to get out of this historic outfit. Their careers are going nowhere. And for us fans, we shouldn't have to watch this week in, week out. Ferrari are such a historic brand. They should be fighting for Constructors' Championships every year. A bit like Manchester United, right? Every year they should be fighting for Premier League titles. So Ferrari should be fighting for Constructors every season. We may not win it every season, but we should be up there with Red Bull and Mercedes at least. I mean, Red Bull, they've got a good car. They're strategists. They know what they're doing. They are absolutely superb on strategy. They absolutely nailed it yesterday with Max. They really did. Of course, I'm uploading this tomorrow, but I'm recording this on Monday evening because, honestly, I just want to get this done out of the way with and ready to upload tomorrow because it's embarrassing. It really is. Never, ever been so embarrassed in all my life. I mean, my second team, right, McLaren, they've been a bit of a shambles this season, but even they haven't been clowns like Ferrari. Williams, I mean, they are an absolute shambles, my third favourite team. But they don't have the biggest budget at the moment. They're trying to work their way back up. They got a driver who's out of their depth, and one driver which is literally carrying that team. At Ferrari, we've got two really, really good drivers. Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. Out of the two, I'd probably say Leclerc is the better, but honestly, Leclerc's been making too many mistakes. I'd love to know who Leclerc's driver trainer is, because his driver trainer is clearly not doing the right job at coaching Leclerc, teaching him how to control the car and that. Need a better, possibly a better coach for Leclerc. And Sainz just, yeah, he's a bit hit and miss really. He has good races and bad races. But yeah, to me, Carlos Sainz, he's got the potential to be a good driver, but he's got to up his game. But I can imagine he would have been fuming that he lost out on a podium. Once Leclerc put on them hard tyres, you know, that Ferrari's chance of earning a podium is completely gone. A historic outfit Ferrari, and they always will be a historic team. That's never ever going to change, but results just are not showing it in the moment. Instead of being a historic team and that, they're just an absolute comical comedy team. Honestly, wow. Beautiful brand, proud lover in the team. That's never ever going to change. That serious changes have got to happen. You know, for the Ferrari fans to believe in their team again, for us to start believing in the prancing horse. I'll go back to that familiar phrase, right? Prancing horse, start galloping! I mean, seriously, wow. Where are you, prancing horse? I mean, just imagine in the field, right? Prancing horses in the field together. They'll be absolutely charging. And the best jockey and the best horse will win the race. And that's how Ferrari should be acting out on the F1 track. You know, Leclerc or Sainz, best driver wins, but that's impossible in the moment because, you know, they're not having a choice in the strategy. They don't have a choice when to come in and come out in the pit lane. They don't get to make the call because the useless strategist gets to make the call, and that's what's holding the team back further. It's time to let Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz take charge in the situation. It really is. Then we may get fucking somewhere. Until they have more options than that, this team are just absolutely... I mean, Mercedes, they're definitely going to catch us up soon. There's no hiding behind the fence about it. They'll catch us up. And that would just absolutely round off our season in a nutshell. This fucking team, man. I am fucking done. I've had enough. Changes must happen right now. The Strategist and Binotto, fuck you. Seriously, get the fuck out of my beautiful F1 team right now. There are no excuses. Bye-bye. Fuck!